Hi again, everyone. I thought I'd come on. It's alright, I'm looking at the car outside. I thought I'd come on while I'm waiting for my visitors and just do a short video. I've just made a pot of tea, get 2 cups out of it. And make this short video because it's been on my mind. Now, I don't want my channel to, excuse me, pulling the stool out to put my feet on. I don't want my channel, I never have wanted my channel to turn into one that's overly critical of other people. I will be critical and I will say things, but not with any intent to hurt somebody unnecessarily. I will out people for being scammers. I will out people for various other things, certainly when it's been abusing animals. I've done more than out them on YouTube. But, you know, these are things that are not just going after somebody for the sake of going after them. If someone wants to eat themselves to death, it's sad. I'll comment on their videos. I might even make a short video. I did do in regard to Amy Slayton once. Not slagging her off. I did do in regard to somebody who got gifts and money, and probably it ended up with turning into a really nasty slanging match because people came over attacking me on my channel, and I know who you are as well, people with about 100 accounts. But you know, that's all in the past. I'm subscribed to a channel, PAM Talks, and I've always thought that, you know, she talks, she's straightforward, she can be quite cutting and not abusive, but a little bit corrosive towards certain incidents or people at times. But I'm having to say something now about her attacks on Cynthia and Tommy BEAUMONT. I don't follow Pam closely. I follow her more closely than I do the BEAUMONTs. But this I know. Cynthia and Tommy, seemingly happily married couple, despite their age difference. I think Cynthia's in her late 40s, Tommy's 72 or 73. So what does that matter? What business is that of anybody's? Cynthia's housekeeping might not be up to standard in regards to what other people would want. Again, what business is that of anybody's? Cynthia might be a little bit abrasive toward people. She might be a little bit loud. She is loud. She is loud. And I won't say that that's my cup of tea, but that's just her way. I wouldn't slag her off for it. Just as I wouldn't expect her to slag me off for, I don't know, whatever. But Pam Talks is really laying the knife into Cynthia Tommy has stage 3 or I think it's stage 3 cancer, and is quite poorly. He still works. He obviously wants to work. He obviously loves his wife. He wants to give her everything. He's a quiet, refined, understated man. And I say man because it seems to me, my opinion, is that Tommy is of the old school where he wants to look after his wife. And Cynthia is in a way of the old school whereby she wants to be looked after. Whose business is that of anybody's? Where's the problem? I'm sure Tommy will leave work when he's good and ready, or when the illness dictates that he must. I'm sure that Cynthia will rise to the occasion if and when it happens, when she needs to look after Tommy. I know from experience that you find strength and you find nous and awareness from somewhere when the worst strikes. Cynthia may not be the best wife. She might be bossy and demanding. Having said that, I wasn't the best wife. I was selfish and self-centred and career-orientated. Who am I to cast stones at any other person because I may not agree with their lifestyle? Pam talks. You don't like Cynthia. You don't like the way she treats Tommy. Tommy's obviously happy with the way things are. Cynthia is obviously happy with the way things are. She might not be your cup of tea. She might not be a nice person. I don't know. I don't know her. Neither do you. The fact that you're laying into her so badly, review the videos by all means. Make observations on people by all means. But to make definitive statements, to pull somebody down so badly when they're going through such a traumatic time with Tommy Beaumont's cancer is wrong. You're talking about having a collection to get some tickets so that Tommy can go to some football game or something. If you sent me tickets for my husband and you'd be slagging me off on YouTube, I'd pass those tickets to my husband and I know what he would do with them. He'd tear them up and send them back to you. So don't waste people's money, because Tommy wouldn't accept it. But of course, the blame would be laid on Cynthia Beaumont. Just please, give that couple some peace. If you want to review their videos, review them. If you want to make observations on Cynthia and Tommy, then make those observations. But there's a difference between making observations, as I am doing about you now. There's a difference between making observations and sticking a knife in. It needs to stop. And all those people going on your channel, jumping on the bandwagon and slagging Cynthia off. Imagine, if you don't care about her, imagine how Tommy feels reading those comments about his wife, derogatory comments. imagine how that very sick man feels reading what you're writing about his wife. Let them make their videos. Let them do as they want whilst they can, whilst they are able to do it. And offer them some love and support if you can. And if you can't, then continue with your reviews, continue with your observations. But stop putting a knife in and twisting it. It's cruel, it's vindictive, and really one would have to be very silly not to realise, Pam, why you're doing it. You're doing it for attention, for notoriety, for subs and for views. And it's wrong. You need to stop. And I'm unsubbing to you for the simple reason that you don't seem to have a nice word to say about anybody. What a shame.